So class recording. So Saranjos, please turn on your camera. Please turn on your camera. Sorry. Welcome back to political science class. Session number 4 of this week and 2 of the day. Okay. And the morning session, I asked you people to find out the names of the speaker and the deputy speaker of Indian Parliament. I'm in the Lok Sabha, right? Okay. So I'm a Roshan Tol. Omdela, it's a correct answer. Related to the speaker. Okay, Omdela, right? Okay, I accepted that answer. But deputy speaker?
M. Tambidurai.
Tambidurai. Okay, but this tenure is over. Complete or not? Okay, one more chance for you people. Find out the name of the deputy speaker. Right. Okay, deputy speaker. Check it. Okay. If it is vacant, tell me if it is. The post is vacant. Tell me it is vacant. Okay.
It is vacant. Google.
Okay. Google give the answer for you. Okay, fine. So one more day for you people to find out the accurate answer. Find out the name of the speaker, deputy speaker in Lok Sabha and in the Rajya Sabha. The Rajya Sabha too. Clear. Now one more homework. Rajya Sabha to find out that. Okay. Names we want.
Sabha Venkaiah Naidu.
Okay. Venkaiah Naidu is the speaker, right? Deputy speaker. Either or not. Okay. Check it, and tell me to me. Okay. Now, last and final topic for the chapter legislature. Write down how the legislature regulates itself. Write down how does the parliament regulate itself? 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 Regulate itself. R-E-G-U-L-A-T-E. Regulate itself. Okay, or control itself. So, write down. 5-6 points are there. First point. It is through debates. It is through debates. All of you write down. It is through debates. Last and final topic. It is through debates that the parliament perform all its vital functions. It's through debates that the parliament perform all its functions. All its functions. Parliament perform all. Next point. Okay, that we know that. So discussion, that's the main activity in the parliament, right? Okay, debate and discussion. Second one, such discussions must be meaningful. Such discussions must be meaningful. Sanam Jose is not interested to write. Sanam, are you writing? Right. Okay. So you turned as lazy students or lazy people. Okay, online classes. No need to write anything. Okay, don't think like that. Write down. Okay, and send the notes to me. Number of students regularly they sending that after the class, but some students are there. They're not interested to send the notes. I don't know why it is so. Anyway, you are coming to school within 1 month. I will check all these notes there. Definitely I want, or else you will sit and write there. Okay, keep that idea in your mind. Okay, everyone. Abhilash Liju, what about you? You booked a ticket already? Abhilash? Yes, booked. So Abhilash is ready. Sam Jose is ready. Abhiram is waiting for the second time of Corona, I think. On escape. Abhiram? No. Kevin Goshi? Yes. Amal Roshan? Yes. Amal Roshan is interested. Okay. Next point. Such discussions must be meaningful and orderly. Orderly, O-R-D-E-R-L-Y, orderly and order. Okay, so that the functions of the parliament are carried out smoothly, and its dignity is intact. Okay, and its dignity is intact. Clear. So, in the legislature or in the parliament or in the legislative house, okay, debates will be there, discussions will be there. All the MLAs and MPs want to behave decently. We know that, right? So, code of conduct is there. So, everyone want to behave as per that. Clear or not? No one should violate this code of conduct. If violates, what will happen? What will happen there? It is against the dignity and the decorum of the house. Clear? So can you say any such incident that happened recently? Recently in the sense, case is going on. The reports of that case is published by newspapers recently, the last week or last month. Okay. So any idea about that? The wrong behavior of the members of the legislative house or the state legislature of Kerala. Notice that in 2015, I think, right? Actually,
yes.
I'm not mistaken.
2015
Okay. Then what happened that year? Led with a budget session. Definitely. The opposition party. Okay. The Congress and UDF are the ruling ally that time. And LDF, the opposition. Okay. They created a scene basically. Okay. They agitated very badly against the finance minister of that time, KM Mani. Okay. KM Mani of that time, 2015, I'm telling you about. Okay. Clear or not? Now it is 2021. Okay. 6 years back. Clear? Understand? And they agitated very badly. Then their behavior and their activities, okay, in the Sabha or in that house, it is criticized by a number of political thinkers, the okay, media persons, and in the common people, and the common people also criticized. Okay, that same pictures are circulating all over the world today, right or not? Okay. So such kind of activities are not good. It is against the dignity of the house. Clear? So I want to keep that idea in your mind. Okay. Second one. So listen, we are not against any particular political party. We are against the activity. Clear? Understand? Okay. So whatever or whichever it is there is a code of conduct. Every party wanted to behave properly and want to accept that code of conduct. Next one, the presiding officer, PRESIDING, the presiding officer of the legislature, is the final authority in matters of regulating, regulating the business of the legislature. Okay, so it is the presiding officer. The speaker is all powerful to take actions against the members. Clear? Clear? He is the responsible person. He is the authority or she is the authority. Okay, the presiding officer in the house. Next one, speaker in case of Lok Sabha. And chairman in case of Rajya Sabha. So Rajya Sabha chairman, always the vice president of India, right? Clear or not? The vice president of India. Okay. So in the case of Lok Sabha, it is the speaker, and in the case of Rajya Sabha, it is the chairman. Okay. So got that. There is no speaker for Rajya Sabha. It is the chairman, right? It is the vice president of India. The vice president of India today, Venkaiah Naidu. What Amal Roshan told is correct. Venkaiah Naidu. Okay. Clear? So it's okay for you people, I think so. Next one, anti-defection law. We studied that. Okay. What is an anti-defection law? Sometimes in the last class I explained that. Tell me, Amal.
Anti-defection law means that if a rule he cannot change the party more times.
Example, we discussed that. Sometimes some parties will lure or purchase these MPs or representatives by paying money, right? Right? As a result of that, they will change their party allegiance. They will jump from one party to the other. It is called to be defection. So nowadays, anti-defection law is there. If any such person or MLA or MP is jumped from one party to another or changes his party allegiance, what will happen there? He will lose his power, right or not? Okay, considering as he is no more an MLA or an MP or MP, right? Okay, so please keep that idea in your mind. Okay, so for that, such laws are there, termed as the anti-defection law. Write down first point, anti-defection law, subheading, first point. Most of the members of the legislature, are elected, most of the members of the legislature are elected on the ticket of some political party. On the ticket of some political party. Okay. What would happen if they decide to leave the party after getting elected? Okay, that is a question. Okay, what would happen if they decide to leave the party after getting elected? So we know that there are a number of national parties are there in the country, regional parties are there in the country. Okay, so the candidates are basically from the political parties, right? Okay, sometimes individual liberal candidates also will be clear or not. They don't have any connection with any political party. Okay, independent candidates they are. Independent candidates. Okay, but most of the cases, the candidates are from which party? The national parties or the regional parties? Regional parties. Clear? Clear. Okay. So the parties will allocate or allot them symbols, right? So all the candidates are using symbols there, the party symbols. The party candidate, definitely the party symbol will be there. Clear? Okay. So the common people, the followers of one party, basically giving vote for that symbol, right or not? Not that individual, okay, but for that particular political party. Okay. For Lok Sabha election or state legislative election, basically the followers are giving importance for that party, not that individual, Okay, sometimes individual preference also will be there related with the caste formulas. Clear? Caste and religious formulas will be there, but basically the party is important. Okay, and the symbol is important. Okay, so that candidate used that particular symbol to get elected. After that, for money, he is changing his party. It is not permissible. Okay, we cannot permit it. In the sense, the parliament will not permit it. Clear? That activity is basically termed as what? Defection. To protect the political parties and government from this problem, there is a law. It is termed as the anti-defection law. Okay, so we are writing the answer here. Write down. For many years after independence, this issue was unresolved. For many years after independence, this issue was unresolved. Unresolved. Because this defection is good for the opposition parties, right? Easily they can make the government fall. Okay. Clear or not? Or they can create problem for the government. Okay. By purchasing the MPs and MLAs from the ruling party. Okay. Finally, next point. Finally, there was an agreement among the parties. there was an agreement among the parties. There was an agreement among the parties that a legislature, member of the legislative council or a assembly, that's what the legislature, MP or MLA or even MLC. There was an agreement among the parties that a legislator, 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 who is elected on one party's ticket, who is elected on one party's ticket, who is elected on one party's ticket, one party's ticket, one party's ticket must be restricted from defecting to other party. Defecting to another party or other party. Okay, other party. Next point. An amendment of the constitution was made. An amendment to the constitution. An amendment to the constitution was made. An amendment to the constitution was made. Bracket 50 seconds. Okay. 52nd amendment. That's in the year 1985. 1985. This is known as the defection amendment.
Sir, can you please repeat the point?
Okay, repeating. An amendment to the constitution was made in 1985. This is known as the defection amendment. Defection amendment. 52nd amendment. Okay. Amendment number 52. Okay, next one. It also been subsequently modified. It has also been subsequently modified. Subsequently modified. th Amendment. Okay. 91st Amendment. Here are 91st Amendment. Okay. Amendment number 91. Next point. The presiding officer of the House is the authority. The presiding officer of the House is the authority. The presiding officer of the House is the authority. Who takes final decisions? Who takes final decisions on all such cases? On all such cases. Who takes final decisions on all such cases? Okay. Abraham is tired. Okay.
No, sir. I'm not tired.
Not tired. Okay, then write Abraham. Next point. Okay, so take rest for 2 minutes. Question. What is defection? 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 Okay. If a member remains absent in the House, if a member remains absent in the House, today also you read a news related with that.
Sir, Kerala Anwar.
PV Anwar, okay, was absent for a number of days. Okay, so continuously 60 days are absent. If the person is absent for continuously 60 days, it is considering as the seat is vacant. Okay, clear or not? Okay, so Anwar is 17 for the first session and 15 for the second session, I think so. Right, PV Anwar. So I'm glad to say Amal Roshan is following the news. Okay, so write down. If a member remains absent in the house, if the member remains absent in the house, when asked by the party leadership, when asked by the party leadership, or remain present, party leadership to remain present, or votes against the instructions of the party, or votes against the instructions of the party, or votes against the instructions of the party, or voluntarily, voluntarily leaves the membership of the party, votes against the instructions of the party, or voluntarily leave the membership of the party, okay, it is termed as defection. It's termed as defection. Clear? What is that? The party leadership give instruction to a particular member to present in the house, but the member is not ready to do so. Okay, clear or not? Do so, or he will vote against the instruction that provided by the party, or voluntarily he is moving away from the party. Okay, in these three cases is considering as what? Defection. He changes his party allegiance. Clear or not? Okay, so the party can declare that the person is a change the party allegiance. Okay, clear or not? Okay, so what will happen there? He will lose his post now. Okay, related to the Anti-Defection Act, Anti-Defection Law. Clear. So the chapter is done. Okay, almost all the things are completed there. Now just back to the PPT show. Okay, before that, 2 minutes for you people. Please read the things what you wrote. Okay, now in the morning session we discussed about the powers of Lok Sabha and the powers of Rajya Sabha, right? Okay, the next topic for we people, that is, what is that? We already discussed that. The lawmaking procedure, bill to a law. Okay, this is the process already we discussed. So types of bills, we know that 4 types of bills are there. What are they? What are they? What are the 4 types of bill? 4 types of bill. Check in your notes and tell me.
Will.
Please check the notes and tell me. What are the 4
Sir,
different types of bills?
ordinary bill,
Okay, ordinary bill.
money bill,
Okay, money bill.
financial bill, and
Financial bill and constitutional amendment
bill.
bill. Constitutional amendment bill. These are the 4 bills. What are they? Ordinary bill. Okay. Financial bill, money bill, and the constitutional amendment bill. These are the 4 bills. Okay. So this is the procedure. This is the procedure. If you want to write, you can note down all these things here. Okay, a bill has to pass through various stages before it become an act. Okay, introduction of the bill. We know that committee stage is there. The parliament will appoint a committee to study about that. Second reading and third reading. I mean, discussion in the house only that, right? Second reading and third reading related with the discussion in the house, in the one particular house. Next, the bill into the second house. Okay, if it is passed in the Lok Sabha, it will send it to the Rajya Sabha. If it is passed in the Rajya Sabha, it will send it to the Lok Sabha. Okay, ordinary bill, right? Okay, clear or not? But money bills only in the Lok Sabha, Then they will send that for approval. There is no reading in the Rajya Sabha, just for approval. Next one, the president's assent. President want to agree, right? Clear. The president's approval is necessary to make that as a law. Okay. So please write down all these points. Introduction, committee states. We will discuss the second and third reading in the next slide. Okay, please write down the bill into the second house, the president's assent. Clear? Okay. Going to the next slide here. Observe. Introduction. Please read that. Dot means you can ask. It's already the things are from the textbook only. We discussed that.
So can you show the previous slide, please?
Yeah. Is it okay? Previous slide.
Yes, sir, the previous slide.
Previous slide.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. So please take a screenshot of the same and keep along with your notes. So before introduction, 1 month notice, if it in case of a private bill. Okay, the bill is present by a minister, sorry, a private member. 1 month notice before presenting that bill. Okay, want to inform to the house before 1 month to the speaker by MP other than a minister regarding his intention to move a bill. Clear? MP or a minister before 1 month. Okay, you want to inform the speaker of the house. The case of a government bill, no need to give a month's notice to the speaker. If it is presented by a minister of the government, okay, so no need to give a notice. Okay, after submitting to the with its aims and objectives, date and time is fixed on the agenda of the house for its introduction. So the speaker will fix the date and time to introduce that bill. Clear? Clear or not? Okay. On the scheduled date and time, moreover, of the bill being bill backs leave of the house to the introduce the bill there. So the person, the minister or the MP, I mean the private member, can grab the attention of the house to introduce the bill. So initiator of the bill speaks, a discussion follows. So the person, those who are going to introduce the bill will speak first, then discussion will be there. Clear? The request for introduction of the bill is put to vote later. Okay, a voting will be there. Clear or not? Okay, the legislature has the power to accept or reject that. Okay, accept or reject that. If majority accepts, okay, it is considering as accepted and it will go to the next house. If the house votes in its favor, then the bill is formally passed. Clear? So out of 100 people, 51 supported. So in most cases, 2/3 majority is necessary. Clear or not? Against some special cases. Okay, minimum 66 more persons want to accept it. Clear? 2/3 majority in some special cases. If house votes in its favor, then the bill is formally passed. Introduction of the bill is also known as FRB. Okay, what is FRB? That first reading. So find this word from the textbook, FRB, and send that to me. Or I will ask tomorrow, FRB. Introduction of the bill is also known as FRB. Okay. First one. Second one, committee states. Committee stage, take a screenshot. So please take a screenshot of this page and find out what is this FRB textbook. Textbook reading is compulsory before the examination, I told you. Okay. Done? Okay, fine. Moving. Committee states, after granting leave to introduce the bill, the House may do one of the following. Do one of the following. It may immediately take up the bill for consideration, refer it to a select committee to the House. It may circulate the bill for eliciting the public opinion. Usual practice, refer to the bill into select committee. So a committee will be there. The committee will collect information from the people, basically termed as the people's input, right? We discussed that, right? People's input. So they will collect this people input and a final draft of that bill. Okay, so the report will be there. The final draft report will be there. So the Parliament has the power to accept or reject that committee's report. Clear? The committee's only activity is to collect the information from the people's input. Okay, and create a report, make a report. Okay, that's what the activity of the committee. Next one, second reading. So first reading completed. Second reading, this time at the report stage. Report stage means the committee's report. Clear? Already the Legislative Council, the Parliament, okay, they made a committee to study about that. The committee will collect information from the people. People's input will add along with that bill. Okay, clear or not? Later, that committee will submit the bill. Okay, discussion on that particular committee report is termed as second reading. Clear? Second reading. Clear? Submission of the report of the committee, beginning of the third stage. House takes up the bill for consideration after the debate of the committee's report. This is called the second reading. Amendments, if any, are proposed and included in, if passed by the majority vote. If any changes is needed, it will include. Okay, for that also, majority of the legislators or the representatives support is necessary. Clear or not? Majority want to support, then only can add it, or they can change some changes. So make some changes. Okay, so completion of the second reading, once every clause is voted upon. So they will discuss one by one. Each point they will discuss. Clear or not? Okay, if any point is not good or not accurate, they will change it. Okay, or they will not accept it. Moving forward, third and final reading, TRB. Okay, TRB. Now you go to what is the FRB, right or not? Okay, so come back. So TRB is formally, third reading is formally, no change at this stage. Sorry, no change at this stage. Okay, members can speak or against the bill as a whole. Okay, members can speak with the to extend their support or to reject it. Okay, or against they can speak with minor amendments if any the bill is put to vote. Okay, if any change is necessary, again, okay, some changes they will make with the support of the legislators, either passed or rejected as a whole by a majority vote of the House. This is the sign of the chairman of the House. Okay, clear? Finally, they will get the signature of the chairman of the House. Chairman of the House. Okay, that is from the first House. Clear or not? Okay. Next one, again they will send that to the second House. Second House. Clear? Once passed, it is referred to the second House for consideration. In second House, it goes through all the stage of procedures as in the first House. Clear? The same procedures will be there. When passed by both the houses, then it is considered to be passed by the Parliament. Clear? Okay, I'm just reading that already we discussed. Any disagreement, the joint session of both the houses takes place. Okay, any disagreement means disagreement. There's a special situation will form. What is that situation? When the second house is disagree, a special situation will form there.
Deadlock.
Yeah, definitely. Very good. Deadlock. Okay, termed as deadlock. At that time, what will happen? The president will call for a joint session. Joint session. Okay. Clear? 1 minute. So that's it. So decision is taken in the majority vote of the members present. This is the sign of the chairman of the House after the condition of a deadlock, right? Okay. So again, voting is necessary. Clear. Next one, the president's assent. Okay, both houses is agreed upon that, and the chairman of the houses will sign on that, and it will send it to the president for final approval. Having in passed in the both houses is referred to the president for his assent. Okay, next one, treatment by president. How the president will observe it or check it. President may give his assent, it becomes an act and is placed on the statute book. I mean, just what you can say that they will add this law to the constitution. Clear or not? That's what the procedure here. May reject it and send it back to the parliament. The president has the power to reject it. Okay, and the president have the power to send it back to the parliament for reconsideration. If passed again by the both houses with or without amendments, will be sent to the president for second time. Okay, the parliament has the power to again send that back to the president with or without amendments. With or without amendments. Okay, not the point. President has to give his assent, and thus it become an act with his sign. Okay, so the second time the president will accept it. Parliament is not bound to accept the suggestion made by the president. Okay, president can give suggestions, but parliament is not bound to accept. If they want, they can accept, but legally they are not bound to do that or accept the changes that mentioned or prescribed by the president of the country. Clear?
Excuse me, sir.
Hello. Hello.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, tell me.
So I have a doubt. If
Yeah.
so, first there will be introduction and all these stages in the first house, and then the bill is introduced in the second house, right? So if the first house declines or does not agree with this, will the second house still have a chance or an option?
That question is irrelevant. Okay, the first house is disagree. Okay, rejected. Clear or not? Then there is no more procedures. Clear or not? Okay, the first house is rejected that, there is no discussion on that. Clear? Okay, Kevin, is that clear for you? It is rejected. Why you want to send that to the second house? It is rejected by the first house. So finished. Okay, done. The doubt is cleared, I think, and it's a time to wind up the session, I think. So we completed this chapter also. The name of the chapter is chapter completed, and the name of the chapter is Abhiram. What is that? Huh? What is that? It's not clear, Abhiram. Abhiram will say that I'm not at home. Huh? What is that? This is what. This what regular attendance is necessary, Mr. Abhiram. Okay. Regularly. Okay. Got it. So regular attendance is necessary. Okay. So mind it hereafter. Okay. So attend the class regularly. Okay, guys. And I already told you that the portion for the examination. Okay. So please study that. Any doubts or means you can call me or you can WhatsApp. Okay. Then we will meet in the next session. There is no class tomorrow, and the sense political science class. Okay. There's no political science class tomorrow, and day after tomorrow we will meet again. So thank you.